Untold story. It's not really a super secret, but it's just that you know how you got friends and all your friends ain't cool with each other. This what this was, because Nas wasn't cool. I mean, Nas was cool with everybody. It didn't matter where you was from. Like they was taking the train, going to Brooklyn, going wherever. Then it came to a point where all these dudes was like, yo, you don't need this and X, Y, and Z. This life is not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's this dude, man. He's ill. He from Brooklyn. And he would come over to the bridge, to see Nas. And he actually came over there. Nas would go to Brooklyn, to see AZ. And they was like, man, y'all should click up, especially after the first album. But once Mobb Deep came along, like the very next year, they start, getting some traction. But they never liked AZ. Never liked AZ. Prodigy especially didn't like AZ. Hated him. If Havoc hated him, he hit it. He hit it quite well, but the people around there, Nas will tell you, they didn't care for AZ. He was, why is this nigga over here? This Brooklyn nigga. This Brooklyn nigga keep coming over here, done. So they is like, shit, ain't no real nigga. The real nigga is the AZ I know. That ain't him. So it was a whole different mentality. But AZ pen game was crazy back then, so they couldn't say shit. His first album was a monster. And then Prodigy was like, I'm shitting on that dude. He can't fuck with my pen game. So he was telling Nas, like, man, you don't need that nigga, man. I got this shit. You need to fuck with me and get down with Mob. Now, Havoc he knew more than he knew Prodigy because they went to school together. So Havoc was somebody he really knew. And P came along and then he was like, all right, cool. We all, it's whatever, it's love. So he started fucking more with them and not fucking with AZ because Nas, didn't want everybody to be making that comparison of who was better, AZ and Nas, because everybody was saying AZ had the best verse on the album on Life's a Bitch, and that really set it off. It's all these narratives that they create on the fly. So Nas is like, I want all the credit on my album, but if I rap with Mobb Deep, I already know I ain't gonna have to worry about that. So they, in comparison throughout the years, though, always was cool and would work on songs. And if one of them worked, then they would take it, and then if not, it didn't. Like the How You Living on My Block, Who Got It Locked? Because they always talked about, man, we could do a song. Because they got about 5-6 songs to put out one song. That's how it was back in the day. Now people just send you a 16. And that's just all to it. Back then they used to work on songs, rhyme, see if it like it, what concept came out that they liked that's catchy, might work. So things just changed a lot because the avenues changed, the aspects changed, people's expectations changed, and Prodigy don't like AZ. So AZ has about, I don't know, at least probably 14, 15 songs. Prodigy was supposed to get on one. this was years later after all that shit. Like, he not fucking with AZ. And we was like, all right, well, everybody grown men at this fucking point, right? Like, that was young, like, 94. Here we are in the 2000s, right? Motherfuckers are supposed to be in a really good space at this point. And this nigga, they had a song called Wise Guys from back in the day. And it might end up being on Lost Tapes, but I think that was the one they wanted to have Prodigy get on. With Nas and AZ. Wise Guy. So that never happened for some fucking reason. We don't know the gist of it, but it never ended up happening. So Wise Guys don't, they still got the song. I mean, I don't know if AZ got it or Nas got it, but they could put out a Lost Tapes, the Nas and AZ tape, like yesterday, because they got all the damn songs. They've already made these songs. So it's nothing to have them come out. But Nas has probably reworked a lot of those lyrics into songs we've already previously heard. Like one of the songs he got with AZ was on, those lyrics was on the Nostradamus album. And they had one joint with Fox. It was Foxy Brown in Nature and Nas and AZ. And Fox was doing the hook on the album, on the song. And that never came out either. So Pete Rock did a joint and it had AZ, Nas on it, and then what's his name? Prodigy got on there. Then there's a joint with what was that? I don't want to say Nature. Oh, it's Mega, Core Mega. It's an old joint. And got AZ. It's AZ, Core Mega, Nas, and Foxy's not on that record. No, Fox ain't on that. It's another dude on there though, I think, right? Or maybe somebody had two verses, but that's how that one was. But Wise Guys was like one of the, like, you saying this was that, this is like 97. They did Wise Guys. And down the road, they were gonna have Prodigy jump on the record. And I don't know, man, he still was on that fuck that nigga shit. So I just don't understand it. So I guess it's a territorial thing. That's probably why Nas is like, I don't want to do that shit either, but it is what it is. And that just show you how people was moving at that time. But overall, I think Nas and AZ has a lot more songs than Prodigy and Nas. And yeah, man, that's that. So I'm out. Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.